I was sat at home just doom scrolling and I was like, nope, out you go. So come with me to do the Welton Wold circular, I think via Chapel Hill, which I think is where I'm at now. It's definitely a hill. Driving here, it was so incredibly foggy and I was thinking, oh no. But I got the day off today and I didn't really have any plans. And I just got home and I was doom scrolling and I was like, I need to get out, and I already feel so much better, even if I'm really out of breath. Got the first viewpoint of the walk. I don't know if you can see. Just over there, all the water. And we've got some horses as well. So funny because I was at home and I was like, oh god, it's so cold, like I'm not going out, but to put all the right gear on, like I've got leggings, walking trousers. I got this thing for like £2 just to cover my neck, coat, and yeah, I feel so much better for just getting out. It's just getting out. Right, this is gonna sound really strange, but it feels really weird to see green, especially in January, because if you look, everything's usually like brown and dead. This just seems so full of life. How nice. I really like that. I'm alive, I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead. I presume I'm gonna turn. Good job I put my walking boots on. If you can hear that, it did rain yesterday. It was pretty much raining all day, so I'm not surprised if this is just one big muddy walk. Well, that's about a kilometre done. I feel like I'm walking on sand, you know, like your feet just feel really heavy because of the thick mud. But I feel like I'm pretty high up, and I'm hoping that when I get to the end of this path, hopefully there's going to be a nice viewpoint. I can't really get over because of the fence, which I'm not going to climb. Just watch that video back. I look like the Michelin Man. Right, now we're talking. Look at how gorgeous that is. I'm so glad that the fog's cleared up as well. Alright, let's keep going. Rookie error. I forgot tissues and I just dropped my phone. Which, you know me, is a pink and white case. It's covered in mud. I don't have any tissues with me. The view's nice. Damn it. My phone just, yeah. For reference, that is my once white case. Usually when I go hiking I have a little box and it's got foil, plasters, emergency like thing, everything you'd need for an emergency, hand sanitizers, wet wipes, whatnot. But because this was only just a walk and not a hike, I didn't bring it, but I should have. Now I feel really dirty. How muddy can one person get on a 5k walk? Alright, about 2.5 in, surrounded by nothing. That makes me very happy. Although I've just seen a guy like trail running. I'm thinking, what an effort, because I can hardly walk on this, let alone run. And I feel like I'm gonna have to get a layer off in a second, because believe it or not, that sun, that big thing up there is actually giving off some heat, believe it or not. I'm gonna take a risk. So the path, the map is telling me to go that way. And then basically it will loop back around to where we've just come from. But I'm just not ready to kind of end this walk. So I've looked at the map. I think I can go up that way, come down, back, and come back to where I should be. Who knows? Let's try it. See ya. No, I just feel like I just want a little bit more than 5k out of this walk. I was going to go to like the North York malls and do like a really big walk, but I didn't. So here I am. Sweeties. Reached the 3k mark and a whole lot of mud. I'm gonna have to get rid of the layer. It's so warm. Oh, that's a bit better. Just needed to get rid of that really big layer. Bit of road walking. I actually think this is the road that I drove here on. So I kind of think I know that where I am. Oh god, you know, this is just really blowing the cobwebs away. I know I keep saying it, but I was just like, I was just sat scrolling, looking at absolute garbage, and getting out. I feel I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. So yeah, movement creates momentum. Favourite line ever that Kyle told me. Alright, an hour in and we're about 5k in, which is really strange because like if I was running that, it'd take me less than half that time. But seem to be on like the home stretch. It kind of reminds me of that scene from Twilight where the sun peeks through. I found that I'm actually walking like quite slow because I'm just enjoying the sun and the peace. You know, what you can hear is birds and distant plains. It really gives a feeling of spring, which I think is what I've kind of needed, is like some sunshine. I've just stumbled upon this creek, and then it also goes into this bit, and you get the little duckies just there. Do you know what? I absolutely loved that. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Very muddy. Would recommend to a friend.